change the overlay as well.
Nei, jeg kan ikke det, for han står jo i
Hey! Kan du kolla ljudet också och se om någon kan höra oss på den? Så om jag pratar lite så kanske... Hello and welcome people. Now we've had some technical difficulties, but yeah, we're here.
But we're keeping high hopes, and you will soon have a very nice commentary about
How much we hate
anything
everything.
about Cryx and Signal. So mainly trolls.
Oh, mainly trolls. Always
Post
mainly
Sid,
trolls.
of course.
So, hello, this is Torbjörn.
Yes, and this is Jacob Ossrum, mainly paid trolls.
People might not know who you are.
No, I'm on the WTC team Sverige Svealand. Entered as a troll player. We'll see what I play after the Sid. Probably trolls.
But the SID won't be in effect on VTC, probably, so...
Yes, it probably comes this end of this month.
Nah. Totally not. Come on. It will come, like, you know, just after list submission.
Yeah, of course. If my luck is to be anything to calculate with, but I'm keeping high hopes because what is fun about the Sid is that they changed P-Madrak, which is the most fun caster in the game if you want to throw axes at people, which I guess is what the game is about, really. People say they want robots, they want positioning, they want to roll some dice, but all they really want is to throw axes on people. This I know for a fact, because this is what I want.
There you have it.
So, and we can also talk about Jarl, which is a very fun, not Jarle, who's in the invitation, but Jarl.
Because him we don't care about.
No, he plays him.
But yeah, what are you excited about seeing in this? Are you...
I mean, the Northkins scene.
I saw you...
The Battle Bears, and I mean, all the changes are good changes. Pigrim getting his whole feedback seems like a hoot. I actually built an anti-Cryx list yesterday when I faced off against Jonas.
Okay. Like in the game, you like gave up and started building an anti-Cryx list.
Yeah, because right now I'm playing Manoth.
Oh.
And Wrestling 2 is a good answer into Ghostfleet, which you're seeing right here. But he's not... The list I play anyways doesn't have any ways to get... And they don't have any eyeless sight in the list, so I have to switch out the Devout for Roman account. And for the time being, I think that what we're seeing right now when the Bane theme is dropped, I think it's a switch actually from Signar being the most dominant to Cryx being the most dominant. So as far as the meta sorting itself out with 2 alpha predators instead of 1, that's the case. So for all of you who hope that the meta sorts itself out in time,
Start building Signar and anti-Cryx lists.
yeah, as soon as a troll Sid drops, that's where I will be. Throwing axes.
Throwing axes.
Yeah, but it's good because with P-Madrak you can throw 2 axes, and that just it stiffens parts of me. Is this a PG stream or what are we doing?
No. You can swear all you want.
Perfect.
So yeah, we're seeing this is the Merc boss started, so his list.
Oscar Siebeck.
Yeah, Oscar Siebeck, the Merc boss.
Yes, against the chat is active, but not very active.
Okay, good.
Allt annat än dubbelt.
Is there anything I've missed? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Så hade inte du dubbelt så hade jag sagt att det var klart. Jag visste vad jag sa.
So we're not really getting any sound from the game.
Nope.
But we can always guess what's happening. The toilet is shuffling forward, doing its thing, just leaving the forefront against the weak pirates.
Yeah, because pirates are so weak nowadays. Like, there's not like there's an caster that can just kill everything everywhere at all times.
But he has the Denny1, yeah, he's got the Denny1.
Yeah.
Because I know he has the Gore Shade too. Jonas, the Bane theme as a second list because it doesn't have the Coven. Yeah, I faced that yesterday. There are so many Banes.
So many Banes, and they all come back, and there's so many Banes.
Yeah, but I mean, it's. I think the list is fine to face against. It's a fun. It's still a game against that. Because you can position, you have threat. I mean, the threat ratios aren't egregious. I mean, the horses go 15 when you kill one of them.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Vengeance on the horses is very annoying to deal with as a Legion player, but you know.
Yeah, but if they position poorly, I mean, they still have to be within 15.
Yeah.
And they have to sort of bait with 1 or 2, because otherwise you can just ignore it because one horse won't do too much. It will still do some, but I mean, it's not really enough to do anything important. So I mean, it's still a game for them and for you, which is something that is cannot be said against things that shoot further and have feats that make you don't do anything. I won't name names.
Won't name names.
But it's Jarl I'm thinking about.
Jarl.
Yeah, because he has the cloud feet and he shoots quite far. And magic bullet is always a vector. You can't afford to calculate when the time gets low. It's hard. It's hard for people.
Yes.
And his horses, post Sid, will go very far. They're quickened, so they spin 9. They got reach for real this time, so it's 14. 14 base.
Yes.
And then they slam and have a party and everything. That would be hilarious.
That would be very cool.
And then they will knock things down. You can magic bullet them. It will be.
Isn't magic bullet triggered on a rings attack?
Yeah. But you shoot them.
Oh, you shoot them
bullets,
to get
or
the
the things they
magic
knock
bullets
down
out there.
if they're not killed.
Okay, good. So yeah, we're seeing Mercs shoot stuff at ghosts. That's not usually good as well. He doesn't have any magical weapons in this list, right? It's not like I'm missing anything.
I don't think he has anything actually. So I'm not really sure how he will handle the Wraith engine.
Or the ghosts, or the
Wraith engine will just wreak havoc. You can just stand front in the middle of the zone.
Give everything -2 armor and he can't touch it.
Yep.
Well, Ossrum got his crit decap.
That's true.
He can just charge in there and just one-shot it.
If these would be worse players, I would say try to bait out a sort of free strike with the Wraith engine or something. But I don't think that this level of players will fall for that thing.
No, and on this scenario there's nothing really to do. Oh, we see was that a stalker going down?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that was a blaster, of course. Yes.
Yep.
So the sprays are really good at killing stalkers.
Of course. For those of you who don't know what's going on in the game, there's an app called Ossrum. I suggest that you try to look at the rules.
Oh, there's a magic objective, of course. You're right, Hugo.
But the objective is just one shot.
Yeah, but one shot can kill solos. That's all you need. You need
if
one
I would
shot.
be better at wrapping, you know what would happen there.
No, I
Because
wouldn't.
you only get one shot.
One opportunity.
Yeah, that's correct. That's the one.
Oh, yes.
Mom spaghetti and everything that comes with it.
But
So as Charmant Merc, Hugo, who is not here, for he has to work. Did you hear the air quotes there? Yeah, I think you heard it.
I think everyone heard the air quotes.
He's at least in the chat with us, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
We will have a good time with you.
He was in chat Friday a lot,
awesome.
Working hard.
I love it when people start using Twitch emotes on things other than Twitch. I promote this quite a lot, especially in Facebook. I've actually thought about emailing Mr. Mark Zuckerberg to try to implement some of the most popular Twitch emotes we have.
I'm a big fan of ranting in all caps on Twitter. That's my thing. That makes me chuckle when people do it.
Twitter is a very interesting thing. I've not really understood how big it is until I came here this weekend and one Mr. Chris Davis met with Olof Winrow. They shaked hands and said Olof, Chris. And then Chris said something like, "Are you the Olof? The Olof from Twitter?" And I started shaking uncontrollably of laughter because I thought it was funny.
Yes, but yeah.
It's a thing apparently. Even presidents do it these days.
Yes, no. There's no Trump talk. There's absolutely no Trump talk. There's
unless we're talking about Grimkin.
Yep.
I guess.
Yep.
Because that's a thing. So the Grimkin seems to sell like butter in Småland.
Okay.
Is that's the saying in English, right?
No.
I think so. We'll use it anyways. I think that's fine. Don't cut it out. Cutting.
There's no cutting out stuff here.
All right.
So we're seeing the pirates that died from blast damage are returned back a little bit further back. So yay! And now this is going to hurt. The ghosts up top are gonna apparate, and do you think those?
I don't think they will reach anything.
No,
really. Maybe
but
they will
they'll
just
run through
engage.
everything.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And then the toilet will go up and die, probably.
The toilet won't die. The toilet never dies.
I one round shot it with Mammoth, so yes, it dies to things. And
it's arm 20 and like 40 boxes. It's impossible to kill.
Arm 20 is not anything.
It's impossible to kill.
When you have POW 12 shooting.
It's totally impossible to kill. Come on. It's the toilet.
I mean,
it's gonna be arm 23 next turn. So
yeah. So that's. I mean, if he doesn't kill it now, he won't kill it next turn either.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. But I don't really know what other thing.
What can he like? He can get 3 pirates into it, and.
Do you think he will do some sort of scenario pressure thing because
he doesn't have anything to scenario pressure with? Like.
No, the only zone he can take is his central one, right?
No, you don't want full units in zones. Then full units can die.
Yeah, sure. But the only thing he can take without the battle engine is the central zone. So do you think he will take the top zone and this?
I don't think he will take the top zone, but I don't think he's gonna like try to do anything with it. It's just take 1 point because.
But I mean, what if he just places the Wraith engine in the zone?
Yeah, and that's
what will Ossrum do about it?
He'll stand there and look silly.
Yeah, it will be a huge roadblock into the zone,
yeah.
And he will have difficult time contesting it.
Yeah, but it's not like it's gonna be.
So I mean, when this game goes to 7 rounds, the Wraith engine points will be the ones won. I mean, that is what we're looking at here, because I don't think they will win on 5 more points and so on.
Ossrum can do a lot of things.
Yes.
Scenario plays, Ossrum can do.
I can tell you who else can do a lot of things.
Denny1 can do a lot of things.
I was thinking about Jarl, but
Jarl.
You know, Magic Bullet has many angles, especially since you can shoot your own things, bounce off them. I mean, they didn't even need to put him in Sid for him to be good. And now with the Northern theme, you can upkeep things. for free on Northkin models.
Yeah,
He will be a powerhouse.
He will be a powerhouse.
Yep, straight up.
Straight up.
The meta is shifting.
So, like, what's the list like? You got Glacier King?
No.
Of course
Why?
not. Then your pick doesn't work.
Exactly. No, so you have a bomber because you need Far Strike.
Yep.
And the other option of Far Strike is not an option, so it's bomber.
It's worthless.
Yeah, no, the bomber is nice.
The bomber is nice, but the other option is worthless, so it's not an option.
Unless you are building an Impaler spam list, fishing for crits all day long, every day.
No. Yes, no.
I will have to go back to the drawing board on that, but I won't take it off the table completely. But I mean, you have a bomber, you have Jarl with the arcane repeater, room bearer. That's the base. And then you can just put anything in because that allows you to perfectly apply at least 2 or 3 magic bullets a turn, and that's really what you want in life.
Yeah.
Except the throw axis, but that counts.
2-3 unboosted patwalls. That's the important thing in life.
Yeah, but I mean, look at what the shit Cryx is bringing. What is their armor? Do you need more than boosted power plus?
Unboosted.
No, unboosted 12 plus. 12 plus. No, you don't.
Oh, that's true, but still, there are other factions in this game that has some kind of armor stuff. You know.
Yeah, but you know, the almighty blue army is not something.
Blue fat.
Yeah, exactly. That
do you want to tell people about blue fat?
No, I don't.
You don't? Are you sure? Do you know the story about blue fat?
I heard it, varied versions of it, fragments. But do tell.
So in Chinese. Oh, yeah, here he comes in with -2 armor.
Yep.
Let's hope he's not rolling attacks. Yeah, he's not rolling attacks. Good. So in Chinese, they translate the rules, and some of the faction get translated to some funny stuff.
Ah, yeah.
So like trolls, for example, are blue fat.
It's awesome.
And that's what trolls are now, blue fat.
But after the Sid, there will be lean, mean, fighting blue machine.
Yeah, you're hooked to the blue fat.
Yeah, I am.
You're in.
It is a sight to behold when Madrak goes 6 and throws an axe 12 and ricochets. That's the thing. He has a bad version of magic bullet as well.
Yeah.
Because he has to do an attack roll. But he can actually boost it, so it's quite interesting.
Yeah. Now we're seeing them coming in here, the small pirates. And yeah, he came up and he parasited, of course. So
he'll go for the toilet this turn.
Yeah.
Or at least to do some damage on it, seems like.
Yeah, I don't think 3 of those can kill it. They're like... Now there are...
No.
10, so plus 5, so 15s. So 3 15s and 2 15s.
Yeah, no, I think he's just trying to start.
But they'll half it, maybe? With that amount? Like... And then they're part 12s as well, so they'll do a good amount.
They will.
Pirates hurt, but when parasite and everything is...
Charge attack. Power 11, så
He moved the entire... No, he has one pirate light.
Yeah, there's 3 pirates on the back line. I moved the camera to try and get them all, but then Jonas ran them back further down the table.
Yeah. So it's a classical anchor. Because they are pirates, so they need one. Otherwise, we just drift.
That is true.
You don't really want that, because then you can't find your boat. That's how you get stranded on islands.
Is that how you get stranded on islands?
Yeah, you don't put the anchor down and you go in for a swim on the beach with a palm. That's it. That's it.
This is why you were gone for a year, just lost on the island.
Yeah, sure. I read a lot of books. They're mostly sand now. But I got out because I threw one of those bottle posts in the water.
Yeah.
It floated ashore somewhere.
Someone loved it.
Yep.
Okay, now we see the pistol rate. Is that going to shoot into something or? No.
So the Wraith engine did not charge.
Of course, the rate engine didn't charge.
I mean, as long as it has incorporated, it's virtually unkillable in this matchup.
Yes. And this is. I don't know what you do. This is I think you have to play like a
No, and I know that Merc boss Oscar, he has this Ossrum list paired with the Texas
Texas.
Drudges, who he actually assembled last week and painted.
Oh, now the shooting comes in.
Yeah, shot, yeah, that's it. So as I said, you can just remove it. I seem to remember one wise man saying that you can just remove it. And I seem to remember one less wise man who doesn't
saying 2 pirates wasn't enough. I was wrong.
No, I mean the armor swing is just tremendous.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll see some shooting.
But I'm a bit surprised that Oscar actually walked it into the threat of charging pirates. Because they are quite static.
They died from blasts and then popped up forward, so it wasn't really controlled. He moved it first in the turn, and then the blast drifted down and killed some pirates, and then they popped up forward.
But I mean, he still can calculate where they can pop up.
Yeah,
it's not like there are premature isn't allowed in this game.
And he should have killed the leader to force the leader further back.
Further back, yeah, you should. But I'm guessing he couldn't reach it with AOE's. But I mean, in that case, it's just a risky play because then you don't kill anything and you just die from it. So I don't really understand the point of it. Maybe he just tagged some when he killed the stalker. That could be a thing.
He drifted down from
the Wraith engine, right?
Yeah. So I don't know what happened there. It's just me. A stalker up top takes that zone. Yay! Party!
Oh, it's a bit tricky to see when we don't have sound on the actual game, and there are a lot of tricksy things happening. I mean, it's not like it's trolls, which is more straightforward. It will be
There's
more enjoyable.
No tricksy things going on here. Come on. Then he's hiding behind the house.
I mean, there are something we missed with the spells, but I don't know.
Totally not.
And exactly what killed the toilet? Was it the Wraith?
No,
the pistol Wraith?
It's not a pistol Wraith. It's the new one, the 7-pointer.
Ah, okay. The Siren. No, what's called Naga Witch something piratey.
Yeah, whatever. Chat loves to tell us what we don't know. What are they doing?
Merc is talking about pirates himself, I think.
Yeah.
Or I think he's thinking it and not saying it. And we also have Orboros Ryan this year. That's
Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems that that actually Cryx is slightly above Signar right now in the meta.
I don't agree. I don't agree at all. But
I think so. I mean, the games I've seen that the Signar players today with their pairings currently have a real difficult time to deal with the Dark Host. And that's what we've been seeing yesterday when Jarl and Sverre faced off in the semifinals of one of the tournaments. And then Sverre went on to beat Jeppe as well.
But Jeppe was list locked.
Sure.
Out of his good list.
Sure.
So.
But I mean, it's...
we're gonna see what happens in the Invitational today, but I think it's gonna be...
You think it's gonna be better for Signar today?
Yeah.
What do you think they have that is good against the Dark Host?
Really too. Just pew pew.
I don't think she has enough pew pew. And she has a lot of trouble with the stealth.
Yeah, she has trouble with the stealth, and she has trouble with everything.
And I mean, she has trouble with the Coven feat.
Yeah, that's a counter feat to Haley 2's feat. That's never happened before.
It just has to come down to which of the two lists has the most balls. And I think that goes to the Coven on 1-0.
This model is disabled in attack. Choose a non-disabled friendly running model with a model.
Kevin's game plan is somehow getting to Haley. And if you don't get to Haley, you die, so a good enough Haley player can make sure that you don't die and then you win. Like for example, Julian was way up, and if he didn't forget his rules and miss attacks that he should have hit, he should have been fine.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
No, but probably, I think the real problem is that it's quite important to go first.
Yeah.
In the matchup. And
it's very important to go first.
And
that's War Machine right now.
Yeah, for me that is the really sad part about Mark III. Yeah. I think Mark III is better than people give it credit for, but the real problem right now is going first is very important in many matchups.
Oh yes.
Just getting the board presence, especially now that scenarios are very live, and especially since every other game is against Haley 2.
Yes.
That's been my experience over the weekend.
So is that a Ragman?
It's some sort of small dude. Dwarf, maybe?
Yeah, it has to be some kind of dwarf, right? I have his lists, why don't I check through
So while Torbjorn checks Twitter?
Checks my own Twitter feed, because that's where I keep all the lists. That is what I do.
No, I'm not really sure why Oscar dropped this instead of the
Ossrum list with Diana Holt.
No, the Texas list.
Yeah, the Texas list with Diana Holt.
Yeah, I think that it would have been better just because of the shenanigans you can do.
But at the same time, pirates can come back from their chase and kill a lot of times.
That could be what he was afraid of.
Actually, so he has. Is that
reposition?
turn?
Does he have reposition?
On what?
Because he moved back.
Artillery has. Oh, it's Ossrum.
It's Ossrum himself.
It's Ossrum himself, of course.
For the awesomeness.
And then he's energizing back. Did Ossrum charge the right?
Yeah, it seems so.
Energize the way.
We put it down to half.
Yeah, that's what he does.
I mean,
he just goes in, crit decap, and
I'm
kills
stiff
it.
from excitement. This is what you want to see: live action happening right before the camera, and the commentators just drooling on about if it's Ragman or not. Sometimes we miss things. I was thinking about Axis, but it's a really ballsy move. I like it.
I said this was how he killed this.
It was reminiscent to the time I went in with Amon 2 days ago to Flashing Blade, a couple of dervishes. That was a thing. Going in with the casters, I think that is the key to becoming a War Master, a War Machine Master. I think that is what you want to achieve in life. You throw something into
the zone. It's one dwarf.
No, it's 3 dwarfs.
Yeah, it's 3 dwarf up
in the
there,
triangle.
One dwarf.
I think they charge the objective just to get some scenario presence.
Yeah. No, I think that's the stalker. I think he's killing the stalker.
I think that's a better move than objective, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would have done that as well. I saw that. Totally saw that.
Totally saw that. You have total idea of what's happening, what should be happening. And yeah, dwarves are running in. So all those dwarves are going to become ghosts eventually.
Yeah, and again we saw the Wraith engine didn't take a free strike on Ossrum because then it loses the incorporeal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that because then you will just die to everything else.
Yes.
And it's an important piece to have left because I guess it's only Ossrum and one of the guys from the objective that can deal with it.
Yeah, and Dark Shroud is very good.
Yeah, to apply to defeat.
You need that against this army.
Yeah.
But now everything is going to die for them. This is going to be one of those Denny feats that just kills everything, I think.
Yeah, the position of the dwarf player looks like it's a
very
Warhammer
aggressive
5th edition battle.
It's a very aggressive plan now.
Yeah.
And there's some...
And I mean, just imagine how this would have looked if Ghostly or the Ghostly got to start.
Yeah.
And it would be this would be happening about outside of the zones, and then it would just be over.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Ossrum can move through things.
to not contest,
Ossrum can move through things.
to not contest, and then lose on scenario anyways. Or what is it?
Totally contest. I believe
Nej,
in
de var
you.
med 14.
But
And now we're seeing Blaster walking. Isn't he engaged by the...
that was Mafo's vape.
Det var nog 16.
Vape Nation.
Sorry att jag lägger mig i, men det
So
är
There's more
regler är
waves
regler.
this year.
No, I think that was Mafo.
Men de andra
So maybe
då?
his game is over already. There we start again.
I don't know who...
He's also playing Cryx.
Okay. You mean Raphael? Or no?
Magnus.
Magnus.
Forslund.
Oh, Forslund.
Jag sa att jag inte var kvar.
Oh.
So I guess his game is over.
He got...
He got paired against. So what is the count of factions in the tournament? It's Signar and Cryx.
It's 6 Signar, 5 Cryx, 2 Cater, 1 Merc, 1 Ret, and 1
Legion. Yeah. So we're rooting for the Legion because Hordes is in a terrible place right now.
Herds are fine.
Yeah, we just haven't tried
so
anything yet.
Magnus was playing against the Retribution player, and I'm pretty sure that ended poorly for the Retribution player.
Yeah, he was not playing Signar or Cryx, so why should?
No, it's more
easy.
that Denny has a really good assassination plan. If he's done this early, it was probably the assassination
Yeah, and I
plan.
think he has got plenty of practice against Ret in his
Yeah.
When I say local, it's air quoted because the north of Sweden is immense.
It's bigger than the rest of Sweden.
The rest of Sweden, yes.
And there lives like 5 people up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wildlings. They live beyond the wall.
No, we didn't build a wall because fuck all. It's up there. Isn't that the plan? Like if Russia invaded in the 60s and 70s, to just nuke the north of Sweden, to have a zone that you can't enter because there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
It's just
There's no people who care about up there.
Nuclear waste, yeah. It's a Mad Max zone in the winter. That would be an awesome movie, actually.
There are several movies about surviving in the north in winter.
Yeah, but is it also post-apocalyptic?
Okay,
That's the question. Because that's what you want. You want the mutant thing as well.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just a survival movie with people going down chopping wood and carving things with their knives. It's
Meh.
not enough.
You need some mutants and some... Okay, so now there's
I'm
3 yaks
guessing-
about to hug the -2 armor thing. How do we feel? Oh no, that's turning Jan. Okay.
Yeah.
Giving extra rat to the...
Power. Okay. So T5.
But it looks like he did kill some pirates.
He's killing the Ark Node as well. That's important. So I don't see where the last Ark Node is up top. Not very threatening.
No, it's in behind a hill, right?
Yeah, on the hill I
just-
think. But yeah,
Just blurred in the top of the screen.
yeah.
But I didn't see, did the objective give magical weapons to anything to do some damage on the because I think this is the last turn maybe that he can have the objective left.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to get that pot shot into the or the
I think it's important to kill the pistol ray.
Yeah, but you also don't think that trolls are good, so I'm not taking your opinion to such a high degree. So. I'm talking post-Sid. Anything that's said about trolls is post-Sid. No matter the outcome, apparently.
I'm thinking that the pistol rate can otherwise aim on the caster, shoot it twice, and stationary him. And then, yeah. I'm pretty sure that would be all they wrote. Arm 20 is good, but it's not good enough.
No.
And now he's building fort. Building the fort.
Does that really matter? He can just trivially remove. I guess he's feated as well, right? Yeah, that's the token behind him. Yeah. But I mean, as long as it doesn't kill the Wraith Engine, it's just a +1 armor to wherever he wants it.
Yeah.
I don't think now that he thought about the placement of that second driller, because I think he went into the Dark Shroud right now. Because I guess he's in base with the second driller, who's in base with the Wraith Engine.
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Because I think he tried to base the Wraith Engine so he can't move. But then he had to place...
So he can't move? What?
Yeah, sure,
he can't shuffle. Or what do you mean? Like, he can move through stuff.
Sure, but he still has to place a huge base somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. So I think he will be stuck roughly where he is.
And now we're seeing one Hammer Dwarf get into the... And I think that Jack has lost its movement, so that's gonna be all they wrote for that.
Are you sure about that? Isn't
I have
the movement
no
the
idea.
second...
I have no idea, but it looks like it's moved. No, I'm not gonna look at it. It's just, we're gonna see one Hammer Dwarf kill that thing. It needs a 7 if it isn't as cool as I think it is. But yeah.
I'm not sure about the boxes.
No one's sure about the boxes on... Hey, Ryan, can you tell me if it has a movement or not? And then we get some more attacks here from on pirates. Some pirate violence. Okay, you rolled a 9 to hit, so it doesn't matter. It's gone. And dwarves on pirates violence. Yay! I feel like the pirates will come back. What do you think?
I think D3 +1 will come back. But the question is, where will they come back? Where will you place the leader? Because I'm guessing the leader is the one next to the house.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So it's
the leader is the one with the pack usually, but you can't see it.
So, or is it the...
Oh, now it comes to kill. Time to kill the
Wraith Engine?
No, the pistol thingy up top. Yes, that's an important point.
So that's who got the magical.
No, that was the one he attacked. He shot.
Okay, sure. So he didn't need it.
No, right. I'm pretty sure he shot the what's it called? The toilet off the table.
2 shots, got drunk, and got shot at.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but that might have been magical weapons.
Because what other thing has he used the magic weapon for? Or is he
but
waiting with the gun bunny?
What shot the toilet off the table? If it wasn't that solo, I think it was that solo. So now. Yeah. So, blue fat. What's the third best faction? That's something I've asked everyone else. What's the third best faction?
The third best faction?
Yeah.
It's a very good question. I think that maybe Legion could be one of the contenders. I think that there are things in Menoth that are quite good, but not better than Kador, for instance.
And yeah, he got the objective as well.
Yep.
So it's 1-1 scenario now.
Yeah, because you couldn't clear the zone. Yeah.
So do you parasite the top dwarves and then kill them with feet with Denny and kill all the top dwarves and get more ghosts? More black baits.
Why wouldn't you like just try to start killing his heavies?
Well, you can do that too, but like a parasite, just more ghost is great.
But you can do that too. I mean, they have one attack each.
Yeah.
They won't be able to outtrade the ghosts, even if they try.
Oh, but this turn they're on 21, so this turn the ghost
Not
much.
those the top dwarfs.
Yeah, his feet is a pulse, so screw you. They were in it from the beginning.
Okay. Then they are. So maybe that's the plan. I still think that killing the thing in the dark shroud is more important, to use it when it's still. Because I mean, I don't think that now that the heavy armor targets in the Cryx army, except for the Wraith engine, is gone. I don't think that the hammer dwarves really have any good things to trade with in the top.
But like, I think the Wraith engine wants to run away either way, because this isn't the turn you want to use your stuff. So I think it wants to run away from Ossrum and crit, decapping it again. Okay. So I think it wants to get away, and then you leave spot, and then you might as well kill the pirates up top. Or kill the dwarfs up top with that.
Yeah.
With
with parasite. Because the arc node below is gone, so we can't really get in there either.
Yeah, there's no real.
And is it a
parasite
forest
target.
she's standing behind?
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
It should be, right?
Yeah.
Because there's no rubble on any tables here.
No.
Because it's not something that the Iron Moot has dated to.
We didn't have any terrain and we needed 50 tables. Screw you.
It's just a build. No, but one thing that has been very good during this Iron Moot actually has been the terrain maps.
Yeah.
That has been very nice. The only thing is that they've been the same all weekend, but or maybe it's different today.
No, they're the same.
But that's been sure.
There's not enough scenarios for.
There's only 6 scenarios.
Yeah. So.
No, but you can still build two terrain maps for each scenario.
Yeah. You could have.
But it's been very good because that doesn't really matter what table you play on. You can get some more space in the venue, and it's very nice. It's been very good. Yeah.
So now we're seeing her walk up a bit. Is she gonna do something? Is she going to parasite the up top? I think so. It looks like it.
Yep.
Or maybe it's a crippling grasp. What do you think? Would you go crippling grasp? No, it's a parasite. It has to be a parasite, right? -2 death on dwarves doesn't do anything.
Doesn't really matter. So parasite. I guess.
Why did he put it on his own unit?
Yeah.
Is that a ghost walk? What would a ghost walk do?
Why did he roll? No, it can't be a ghost walk because he rolled.
Okay. So he just put the token by his own guys.
Yeah, it's too far back.
Oh no, that's the pirate leader. That's the dude that's the leader. It just looks like it's a pirate.
Maybe there's a pirate just behind him.
It's a dwarf, and then there's a ghost.
Yeah, just behind him.
Yeah, behind him.
Yeah, okay.
So now we're seeing, and he doesn't seem to kill them with black veins. So
Did
okay.
he feed as well? No,
No,
of course
no,
not.
no.
It's too far back. Also a short activation.
So she parasited, and what more did she do? She spent a lot of focus to do nothing. So there has to be some other spell she's used. Who cares?
No, but I think parasite. Because that stack
Oh
looks
right,
like a
the
streak.
stack is there. It just wasn't by her. It was an inch away from her. That's impossible.
Too far.
Too far.
Too many tokens on the field. This EQ maybe.
Yes.
Should we go out and tell him?
Yes.
Tell him after the game.
Tell him after the game. That's better. Just that he assassinates.
I think that just to prove a point, I think we should DQ all the Norwegian guys.
Yes. This is the
And
last.
I'm saying we because I have nothing to do with anything of this, but
I'm not an organizer, is what I've said a lot this weekend. Like people come up and ask me, "Oh, what's the schedule?" Like, I'm not an organizer. Oh, can you fix this? I'm not an organizer.
this is actually the first time I'm at this venue. Last time was at the Folkets.
Okay, yeah.
So,
3-4 years ago.
So there are. It's the hotel is very Janus-faced, as you say in Swedish, but it's
I have no idea.
two-faced. Two-faced.
Two-faced.
There are lots of nice areas. The upper floor toilet is very nice, and then there's the toilet that they forgot about downstairs, which I don't think they've been in to clean it the entire weekend. Actually.
I have no idea.
I don't think people are using it anymore. It's just a place for the hobos and drug dealing. I mean,
Rampant drug dealing.
yeah, no, but it's quite nice.
Yeah.
And I think the gaming venue is quite good. The air downstairs is a bit
the
bad.
air is terrible.
Downstairs. Up here it's much better.
Well, the lamps don't really help the air here.
No downstairs either. The spotlights in the face. Oh my god! I chose the side without the spotlights in one game just because I couldn't really handle it.
Yeah.
You melt. You start melting on the top, and that's where your brain is. So you don't want to melt there. If you want to melt anywhere, it's at your feet.
But the food is good. The beds are nice.
Yeah.
It's a good venue.
It's a very affordable place.
Yeah. So it's a bit sad that we won't be coming back.
Yeah, this have you mentioned that at all? That this was announced to be the last Iron Moot
Yes, we
ever
have
for
mentioned
eternity in Infinity and Beyond.
Yeah.
So that's too bad. But there are still other tournaments in Sweden. Great activities for you war machiners. I don't mention hordes because trolls are pre-seed.
Legion are only third best faction in the game, you said, so
Yeah.
they're horrible.
But you see the representation, it's one.
It's one. Yeah, I lost. I didn't get qualified because I'm terrible at this game.
And actually, I think that there are many things to try out and to test. I know that the Legion player here and the Invitational is playing a very interesting double throne list this game against the Kador player.
Yeah.
And I'm actually quite excited to see how that goes.
He's getting destroyed.
You think so?
Yes. He didn't bring an armor breaker and he's into Karshev with maniacs.
Then he's bad off.
Yeah. Twins are not strong enough
enough,
to go
no.
through 9.
It's too many.
Karshev killer heavies. Well, Ryas can start quitting. That's just
That's the only out, I guess.
that's the out, I think.
Yeah.
When she goes flailing and she kills like 7 yaks in a turn and stuff.
No, but I think that also the thrones, they do a lot as well, and they're not trivially removed.
Yes, do you know what's in that list at all?
The Riot list or the Karchev list?
The Karshev list.
Chance.
Do you know what Marauders do?
Okay, sure. They
They trivially remove thrones.
They do that. Yeah, that's true.
Like that's their only purpose in life, to find thrones and to kill them.
Yeah. So yeah, they will trade down. That is true.
Well, so now we're seeing pirates going into pirates and killing more dwarves. Yay, dead.
Oh yeah. So we used the upper arc note to toe in the zone in the corner to be able to score that. I think that was a smart move to keep that back for that.
Yeah.
So we could put Scenario pressure. And I think he's going for the objective, right? Or is he shooting?
He's
He's shooting
killing
dwarves.
dwarves. Killing dwarves. Like, they don't have good odds of killing dwarves right now, but it's better to kill dwarves than to do anything else.
Yeah, sure. And he hasn't activated the raid engine. But
No.
if you think, okay, he would run away. Where would he place that right now? He hasn't moved
Behind
it.
the wall, I think.
Yeah. To shield Denny somewhat, I guess.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen him use the or any huge base proxy right now, so I'm guessing that the middle pirate unit hasn't activated either.
No.
So they will put
Har 12 och nu har du 19.
But he wants out, I think. Just that another crit
Ja, du får ju stryka där.
decap kills him. And
Yeah.
that's not.
It's not what you want in the game.
Ossrum doesn't threat far enough that you should stand in
Då är jag
that.
11.
There's no reason to.
No.
When your opponent has one thing that can kill your most important model, then you just skedaddle.
You skid that. That is the exact correct term. You're correct.
You dance outside of their threat range.
Yeah, and it's not a very far threat range either.
No, there might be 10 inches, right? 4, 7, 9, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 10 inches.
So why do you think that he didn't do you think that it's the drudges turning into pirates that made him drop the Ossrum list?
Yeah, I think that's the reason.
So I think, I mean, in my eyes, yeah, it seems also like, but it seems like he has to drop Ghost Fleet against this because you can't really drop the Bane team into this.
Not at all.
No, there's too much high power shooting and
Or into Ossrum?
yeah, into Ossrum.
Oh, I don't. Banes usually go through armor eventually. Like 2 Banes
Eventually.
hit and they connect and everything hurts. There's a lot of stealth and the toilet can remove stealth from one model.
Yeah.
And yeah, here we're seeing it.
Just run back.
Run out, stay back, be happy in life.
Measure to Ossrum.
I love that Ossrum's the one that like the speak scary monster. I'm gonna crypt decap you.
Yeah, but it's always, big power comes in small things. We've seen the child wreck some havoc this weekend as well.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about Child. She's very linear.
You mean children or the child in particular?
The Child.
No, I don't think. Of course, she's a new caster with the
Yeah.
new playbook of Cryx, so people don't get it. But she's been wrecking fixed anyways.
Yes.
And she's a very fine caster in that she's very much up in your face,
Yeah.
which I don't really understand because she doesn't seem very tanky.
Just arm 21, that's not very tanky.
No. Did we just see arm 20 huge base being trivially removed by pirates?
Sure, but
I mean,
pirates.
arm 21 is not that. Or no, she's arm 20.
She's arm
18 base.
17 base.
I think she's 18 base.
No,
plus
she's
the-
17 base plus 2 from the thingy and then plus 2
definitely.
from being damaged.
Yeah, when she's damaged, yeah. But you just have to one-shot her.
She has transfers. One shot a caster with transfers. Good luck.
That's not big. Kill
And
beast.
she has like 7 shield guards and
Yeah, the shield guards are. I think that's the very interesting thing that needs to be included in every list. Too bad. I don't think they are released yet in Europe.
Ja, han ska vara inne. Jag blev
no
connected men det bytte.
absolutely no idea. But yeah, I've seen people that isn't him play with Kravitz, so they must be.
Okay.
Or they have stolen Pagani's Kravitz. That might also be possible.
Could be. But there are a surprising amount of people playing Grimkin here.
Surprising amount, like 4 people out of 100.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's an army that is sort of like a limited release. Most things aren't really available.
Yeah.
And they also to just assemble and paint it in this short time is
Impressive. So,
Åker iväg. Paus 6.
how do you feel about Menace now? Do you feel like this is...
I think Menos has a lot of answers. They still have a big problem with Cryx, I think.
Oh, a dwarf slammed a pirate into another pirate.
Nej,
That's good.
That's
the
thing you
dice.
can do.
Dice awesome.
I remember when you could do that with Tuffalos.
Oh,
Slam them into each other. Slam them
the good old days.
Yeah, just half a year ago. before they removed power attacks from your own models to make the game simpler, I guess. More for dummies, more for Signa players. No, I'm not inferring that Signa players are dummies.
Not at all.
It.
No, but the design, it was impossible to design something cool because everything just abused power attacks to do everything. Like,
I don't think that is true at all.
did you see my Harpy thing? Where I threw Harpy 30 inches and then Cataclysm twice in the face of people.
Yeah, but I mean, there are
Auto-killing casters.
There are quite easy ways to fix that. But you don't have to remove not being able to power attack yourself or your friendly models. You can just put in rules to stop multiple throws. Create deviation,
You could do
whatever.
a lot of cool things, but I think this is the simplest, easiest, best solution. Just remove this abuse.
I think it's the simplest solution. That is true. I don't think it's the best, or it was. And now it is what it is. But it's at least for me as a blue fat player.
As a blue fat player, you wanted some special rules that you could.
That I can use because I mean all the beasts have open fists, and
You never use that anymore.
I do still. I
Okay.
still throw things into things, out of zones and so on, but it's not what it used to be. You don't throw a Mog that can't be knocked down into something.
Did you have time to try Befuddle and Molg before it got removed? Befuddle can't charge Molg up.
No, I never play anything as it actually because it's not real.
Yeah, that's
why I
the
don't-
best quote of this weekend.
Yeah.
Will Pagani, Sid isn't real.
Yeah. I actually didn't hear that, but it's the same reason I don't ride unicorns. I mean, they don't exist. I mean, I think it's quite interesting to see how the development thing is going with Sid, but I don't think that
I don't think it does anything. I think it's the same problem as before. Well, they've caught some weird interaction like counter charge and Befuddle.
I think it's really good that they
But it doesn't-
allow it out because
It doesn't help balance, which is what people seem to think
No.
it should.
No, it doesn't have balance because as soon as, like, for instance, now in the troll thing, when the P magic of this even ground, which was a spell for 2, gave it plus 2 defense.
Yeah.
People seem to think
complain.
it was 2,
Yeah.
so they nerfed it to 3.
But it's an upgrade. No.
But he has blood and he can throw access, so I would still be able to use it.
Yeah, it's Yoko access that people.
No, but it's very strange. It's a strange way people are thinking. And it was the same with Battle Bears. I saw the reason, or
Yeah.
one of the reasons people wanted them to be nerfed is that they are as good in melee as Stormlasts.
No, but didn't you see, like, there was one guy complaining about how they trivially killed his caster, and I was like, don't put your caster inside of 14 of the edge.
I think that the Sid is another demonstration of why everyone should be allowed to work.
Yes.
But that aside, I think the Sid is a
I
really
love
good,
your
good thing.
enthusiasm, your, like, belief in the human condition and stuff.
Unfortunately, I have to live in a society that's the problem for that to
Yeah,
really
yeah.
work. But no. But aside from everything like that, I think the Sid is very interesting, and I think it's very important to just not release things that have to be out there rather than like a week after because they just break the game.
Yeah.
Not that there are too many things like that that has happened, but it has happened.
Yeah. But at the same time, they've let things be for a while that really shouldn't have been for a while because they didn't want to run it without going through Sid.
I'm a bit surprised that they haven't used more dynamic updates because they implemented that system. They did it once,
Yeah.
and then they just left it in the wind.
Because Sid. And that's...
But that's not a good answer because
Yeah, that's the thing. That's not a good answer.
it's still their game. I think that the people that are playing this game on a very highly competitive basis, they would really be able to take more frequent updates in the game.
And now we're seeing an Energizer here, and Ossrum killed the Ghost in the way, so I don't know what's gonna happen here, but it looks like the dwarfs down bottom is gonna win the fight up back there, and then now it's all about if they can win that harder than Cryx is winning up top.
Isn't the problem that the leader of the pirates are standing just behind the house?
It's standing, at
just
the
below
house.
the house, yeah. So they have to kill it as well, because
Yeah.
otherwise they would
Yeah,
just come back.
But there's two bunnies standing there ready to go now, so
Yeah, sure. They still have to kill it.
yeah. But I think in the bottom side, the dwarfs are winning out, and now it's time to see if they can roll that into some kind of scenario play. Because
So right now, halfway into Ostrum's, this has to be his fourth turn.
I have no idea.
No, third turn.
Third turn. Yeah, good. Third turn. He started.
No. This has to be the
fourth
fourth,
turn.
because he killed the objective last turn.
Yeah.
That's the first turn he can do it.
Yeah.
So this is the fourth turn. I think that the situation is better than I anticipated. On the other hand, it seems like he's placing himself in quite a nice semicircle for Denny to go into and
Denny
feed.
is going to feed next turn.
Yeah.
He's going to kill everything. That's the matchup. Like you grind and you feel like, oh, this is going quite okay, and I'm gonna be able to do something this game, and then one feeds and you're out. You're done.
But still, if we can remove the leaders, so he has to place the new pirate in the back. There are 3 models left for that, right?
Yeah, of course.
And now he's saying that the leader is down there.
Yeah. So you have like
So I'm guessing he prioritizes shooting the central guys.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's the leader now. He has to take that out as well, so he can get to the ones behind. And I don't think maybe will he be able to do it.
Like getting all the way down there, no. But they're not gonna do
not
it.
entire any. No, that's what I mean. But he can, he's got something to kill him. But the second leader down bottom will still,
Be alive.
yeah. Siege that guy.
Well, the artillery haven't gone yet, so maybe they can.
Aren't they engaged by the pirates?
And what? They'll walk away. There's no free strikes from pirates.
Oh yeah, they're in
From
course.
Ghosts.
Sure.
So they walk away and then they reposition somewhere. But slowly the Black Banes are going to run the table because they can kill the dwarves. This turn they trivially kill the dwarves.
Yeah.
So it's now you want like a Naga or something in your backline, or a little too aiming, or Jarl.
Or your school magic bullets.
Magic bullets to
And it's
take
got
care
magic
of everything.
pistols.
Yeah, of course. So
So it really removes 6 around.
yeah, and out of melee. So like that's why this is such a
Bad matchup.
bad matchup for
Ghost Fleet into
Ghost
Jarl.
Fleet. Yeah,
They can't really handle the clouds either.
no. Except that the models ignore them, but
Yeah. But
otherwise they can't.
Other than that, it's fine.
They can't deal with it. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of pirates die here to the Lost and AoEs. But they're pirates, they're coming back.
If you can remove the bottom leader, I think he could be in a very good situation anyways, because then he has to feed and not really have enough oomph to kill everything.
Why is he moving in there? Why isn't he moving away? Oh, I didn't see that clump of models, but yes, of course, that's a really nice clump. And he missed the shot, of course.
What was the first die roll? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the
So it's gone.
That's too bad.
That's too bad. That was a nice shot.
But I think it's still, I think you should try to remove the guy behind the house.
Han är inne på fem.
I mean, that's no, right, that's a rifle. That's a rifle, that can't be a leader.
Oh, okay, so that's the leader is behind already.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why he's leaving it.
Then I understand everything.
Yeah.
Så de här
I
säger...
was like, I don't see why you would kill a rifle, but yeah, I didn't think.
I know, if it's a rifle, that's fine.
Yeah.
And that's also a tactic I've heard that if you kill every model
Except for the rifle.
except for the rifles, they're out of command.
Yeah.
And they can't
That's what I do usually.
It's quite a good strat.
You kill the rifles if you have like shots over, but you don't go for killing.
No, not in the beginning.
You kill everything, all the total pirates. And we're seeing some scatters. This is Hernan Jan doing absolutely nothing, like they always do. That's like the saddest model in the game.
I have some good contenders in the troll bloods, I think.
In blue fat?
Yeah.
What's blue fatter than Hernan Jan?
Still the Skinner, the burrowers these days.
Burrowers.
They got very, very nerfed.
You don't say.
But
maybe they deserved it.
Yeah, we talked about this in the car down. I'm actually quite okay with them not being your team anymore. It was.
If only Haley got the same treatment.
Yeah, that's the big. I mean, in Trolls, the thing that really got nerfed is Malg, Janissa, Burrowers. And that was all that's needed to bring it down to, I think, acceptable levels. If they just would have buffed something else. But and also nerfed everything else in the game that was on the same level as those. But that's not bad. So that for me, it was fine.
Right now, for me, the problem is that they nerfed everything that all the power casters did except for Signar and Cryx. Like they nerfed High Reclaimer, they nerfed.
Yeah. They just left everything.
It makes me so sad.
I will say probably, hopefully, things can be changed in the future. Dynamic updates can happen. Have happened
In a year, we'll see what happens.
Change.
The Legion Sid will be awesome. And I will write so much complaints that they will totally do everything I want.
And I will go in and like, because that's what I do in the forum. I go in and like things. I lurk as fuck. Lurking is the best type of forum behavior. I condone it.
Will Pagani usually just types in a sad smiley. Yeah. That's all he does. Like, I write these long posts and then there's like, Will Pagani, a sad smiley. Yeah. There's no effort, no.
But I'm a bit. Stevie's against the Signar. I don't think we have mentioned much about the Signar Assault. As I said earlier, I think that the Cryx are now ahead of the meta. So.
Well, I'm still Signar salty because Legion have Cryx answers. We don't have Signar answers.
Yeah, but I think that's the that's what's correct for most people or most armies. I think that it's easier to take against Cryx. I mean, I built a P-Grim post-Sid troll army that I think really has a shot against both of these teams.
Yeah.
In all seriousness. I think that, I mean, just adding no charges to his feet again and giving Arcane Repeater to Rune Bearer, which makes it a 14-inch bubble.
Makes it a decent thing.
And he also has
and we saw, by the way, we saw Merc Boss proxy so that the Rating couldn't run into Ossrum. That's an important 2 armor to not give away when this comes back here. So we've seen a lot of work on pirates here now. So it's only the Ghost Banes back left in the game.
Yeah.
But the Ghost Banes with feet and with Dark Shroud and with some parasites. And
yeah. Some parasites, only one, I guess.
well, one parasite.
Yeah, and the Dark Shroud. They will still do work, but will they do enough? I think that...
And they will kill both all these normal models, so like they grow back in strength again.
Yeah. I think, unfortunately for Oscar, this scenario was not the one he wanted on this matchup.
Now we're seeing him get back. So we switched again, and it's like... so he scored the bottom zone, so I'm guessing it's 2-2 in scenario right now. No, 3-2 in scenario. Anyway, it's not on an impactful stage of scenario.
No, would it have been like spread the net or the pit or something?
Yeah.
I think that Ossrum would have had a chance. Yes.
I think
Maybe.
Ossrum has a chance still.
Yeah, I think so too, but I don't think it's that good.
So these 4 pirates are going to kill that driller.
Yeah.
That's just what happens. Denny's gonna feed, then the rate engine's gonna go into the bottom tier, I think.
Does it reach the bottom? Yeah, okay.
So he's in that zone, testing stuff. We have them here operating away to make sure that all their charges are good. Apparition is such a good thing on incorporeal models.
Yeah. There is actually a troll caster that allows apparition. Grim 2, he has that spell called Mirage.
Yeah.
It's a 2 upkeep spell.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
apparition, you have to upkeep it. So it's 3 fury before it does anything, but it's worth every fury.
Worth 3 fury. Yeah, sometimes.
But it gives apparition to trolls, and the apparition with trolls is interesting. Because that can move you into positions that your opponent doesn't really thought you could be in. And for people facing trolls, that is a new experience. Tricksy trolls.
Yes, tricksy trolls.
Yeah. And this is even pre-Sid. So just imagine what will happen after the Sid. That could be huge. There's no end to the possibilities.
Yeah, trolls are so known for their creative play and their huge possibilities.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
At least when I'm playing them, because
You're a blue fat player.
Yeah.
So now we're seeing Denny1 has Ghost Walk, right? Or am I?
Yes, this
think so.
Yeah, she should have. Or
But
no?
he's not doing it, so probably not.
I think he managed to reach everything he wants anyways.
So this is the feet turn.
Yeah, so
No,
parasite-
wait, why is it parasecting that one? That's not the right one.
The feet. What is in the feet? Everything is in the feet.
Yes.
Ikke han, ikke han. Ikke han.
Now's the turn that's really gonna hurt.
Vi er på
And I think this will determine quite the game.
Ikke der, ikke der.
Yeah.
How much will you manage to do? Will you have to go in with the rage engine?
But that's not the guy to parasite. That's not the one you throw spells at this point. Because
But do you reach it?
you have an arc node standing in the top there. You could have reached other things if you wanted to.
Yeah, but doesn't that arc not want to be there just to score the points? And not be in harm's way in any way?
Then it might be better to camp. Like, you don't need to do things. What are people saying in the chat, darling?
There are magic questions for me in the chat. I actually haven't got a chance to do any drafts in Hour of Devastation yet.
Okay.
But I think that white-red is still or any red-based aggro is the way to go.
Okay.
But enough of that for now.
I'm totally a blue. Stopping everything, saying no.
Yeah, I like the red-based decks. They're more throwing axes in faces of people. More straight up, just fuck you in the face.
I played a green elf deck like 10 years ago in the Malmö qualifier.
Okay.
Did decently.
That's nice. No, I think that it's. I'm very much looking forward to the new commander decks as well.
Okay.
They will be clan based. So there will be a cat deck. I think there's an elf deck as well, of course.
Okay, so we're seeing 3 dudes in the back of Ossrum, or only 2? Only 2. So, and 1 in the front. I don't think that's enough.
No. There's another question. Do you know when the checkout of the hotel is?
I'm not an organizer.
Yeah, we'll probably have to check that out. I guess it's 12.
I'm pretty sure it's after this game. So yeah, but I don't...
Do we have any knowledge of the time at all? I guess we don't.
I don't know. You can open the door and
No,
check if you want, but I'm pretty sure Ossrum has
Then we have
used more time.
Yeah. It seems
So
so. Jonas is playing a very tight game.
Yep.
I felt that against him yesterday as well. He's
Now we're seeing him charging all the black paints are going after models to get more black paints. I hate this so much.
But what I really like about this right now is that since we're seeing quite the appearance of Cryx this tournament, I think this is the first tournament that we really see Cryx coming back on a broad level.
Yeah,
In
sure.
Sweden at least.
Yeah.
And I think that it's caught a lot of the meta off guard.
Okay, then the meta is stupid.
Yeah,
If you didn't see the first implication of...
But Ghost, I think the people take against Ghost Fate, but I don't think anyone really has taken against Dark Host, which I think is the more strong of the two lists.
Well, I think that's part because they teched against it. But yeah, we're seeing some damage roll on Ossrum and he's moving his focus to not take any damage, or just taking a couple of points. But that was quite a big swing, so okay. That one hurt. And now fire.
So I'm receiving more questions about other games, so let's talk about LoL for a short time.
Okay,
I'm a monkey bear man. So
Uter or
yeah, I'm a Wukong player.
Oh,
mainly
Wukong
top.
player.
Yeah, because monkeys that
Wukong
spin
top.
are awesome.
That's worthless. That's totally
It's not very
100% worthless.
But I like to play the bear, both in the top and the jungle, and that's the most favorite.
The bear?
So, yeah, Volibear.
Oh, Volibear. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's because in other games I've learned that electroleaps are nice, so I want to play that in LoL as well.
Okay, yeah, sure. I think that right now Elise in the jungle is really strong, like ridiculously strong. Just getting those early ganks in is how you climb up. Because once your team is fed, they can take care of themselves, and then you can be worthless in the late game, and it's fine. You walk around and throw out one stun, and that's all you do.
That is the big problem with Volibear as well. He has a quite good early game spike, and then if you can carry that into the mid game, you can do fine. But in the end game, he just drops off. But that's fine.
And now we're seeing a lot of pirates back in play. Everyone loves pirates.
Piratas. That's correct.
What?
No, but anyways, I think that since Signar will have to take against the Dark Host, I think that they will have either a worse 82 list against other things,
Yeah.
or a worse second list. Because now
They'll just play the same thing they always do, because
I don't think
it's good enough.
I don't think it's good enough.
I think you're not good enough.
Sure, I'm not. No, I'm giving no illusions that I'm good enough. That is correct. I'm willing to admit that. But from what I've seen during this tournament of other players playing that matchup, it doesn't
Now,
seem good.
all the pirates. Oh, this hurts my soul so much. This hurts like so much.
So in LFMR there is no bear clan. I played Surushi's Legion in the Wasp clan when it was the booster pack based game.
That's just so disgusting.
Yeah. So I think that this is over.
Didn't I say this would happen like 2 hours ago?
Sure.
And they're gonna have right away and everything's gonna be so much fun.
No, but what I want to say is that I think that Cryx is enough to scare Signar into playing suboptimal list against other things, allowing other things to get back in the meta. I actually think this. And I know that you're looking at me very.
I don't know how suboptimal they have to go for Legion to have a shot at grinding stuff.
No, but Legion, I think Legion has a good shot already against at least 2 Haley with double throne list. The question is the second list.
Yeah,
and if they can't play Striker 1, that's when Legion gets a real shot, because if they can't
we don't care about Striker 1.
You can't drop the double throne.
And you kill Striker 1, just kill him. He needs to do stuff, he upkeep spells, and he's usually not very good at tanking stuff. What are you doing now? What? Right, please, nerf, please.
Rito, please.
Yeah, we're seeing the killing of the Yak lists. The killing of the Yak up top to score more points to win the game, to score more points to win the game.
Yeah, I think this is the nail in the
coffin. And I don't think there's any play here for Denny. What do you think?
To kill Denny herself? Does she? Yeah, she has cover from the wall.
And she has stall. And even now, even the Wraith Engine can charge in. Because, come on.
I think
why not? Their pirates are running up.
Yeah. So Gustav won.
Oh, cool.
It says from the. So yeah, I thought that wasn't that bad, but we will hear how it happened.
Yeah, but so he must have gotten a Tukasha somehow.
The sisters are tricksy.
The sisters are tricksy. That's if you haven't played against the twins, you go into this against the twins.
So good going for him, and I'm very glad because he's in the same team as me for WTC. So that's really
yeah, your team has the best record here because they have 3 players in the Invitational.
Yeah. I'm not one though, because I play Mendoff, that's the Trolls of War Machine. That was agreed on during the Rapcon.
The orange fat of War Machine.
I'm taking baby steps up the power ranking ladder of this game, but I don't want to go full retard right now. Yeah, don't need armor crack, just kill costume. That's correct. So I'm guessing crit invitation happened with card
I'm hoping that's what happened.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how he kills that amount of yaks.
No, I don't think that. We'll see. I guess you will report on the next game with whomever wants to call.
No, I'm not. I'm out after this game.
Okay.
I'm gonna Twitter stuff after this game. The next is Pagani and Yukira.
Oh, cool.
That's gonna comment on stuff.
Cool. So then you will have a fun. Yeah, because Yuki is sleeping right now.
Yeah, Yuki took a nap so he could power through.
Yeah. I actually heard that they requested the sauna to be shut off sometime at 2
Yes.
last evening. Last night.
It was Liz. Liz suggested that unless they close down the sauna,
Let me just say it
won't
correctly.
be.
Liz suggested that they would be shut off.
No, suggested that they would be shut off because otherwise they would never get the Finns out of there.
No, the Finns are actually quite interesting. The meta seems to have died very rapidly in the Finns. There are 3 Finns here.
Yeah.
I think one of them played in one tournament.
They played some Guild Ball.
They played some Guild Ball.
They seem to like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we see a lot of dominant Signar players. So, like, people that don't like hitting their face to the wall time and time again,
I think
they quit.
I think Signar is a real problem for most factions, but still, I'm after this weekend, I'm actually more optimistic than I thought I would be.
I'm actually worse. I'm worse than I was before I came here.
I think that Cryx could be.
I think 11 out of 16 in the Invitational that are Cryx and Signar. That's unheard of. This is the worst our faction split in the Invitational has been ever.
But I think that if you have two factions that can sort of match each other on the top level, it could allow for other jank to get in to snipe them.
Yeah.
And I really hope that that's what's happening right now, and it seems to be that way. I think that they are very close in strength, Signar and Cryx.
Yeah.
I think that the level of the players is the
most
determining factor.
deciding. Yeah.
So that's why it was interesting to see Jarle versus Sverre yesterday, because they are in the same Norwegian meta, really driving their meta as well.
What happened in that game? Because what I heard, Jarle just gave up.
Yeah, I think he just stopped playing.
Okay.
He didn't really have a chance against Dark Hosts, the Coven. So that's I think it's I hope that Signar needs to take more to handle the Cryx, and that will allow other things to get better game into Halo. So hopefully,
What's Merc boss waiting for here now?
nerfs.
Like, there's not much to do. Just do something, and then
Maybe he was pleading to Will, who was past.
he can kill that one ghost, score a point, be happy for a tiebreaker or something. I don't see a play here.
There are 2 ghosts in the zone bottom right. There's one of the incorporeal ones, and there's one in the bottom. Isn't there? Nope, that was just a zone. Sure. Okay, yeah, so then he just said score.
I don't see why. I have no idea.
Just to polish the scores. And that's one thing about the new SR that is.
Ossrum, then he doesn't have the blaster, right? That's Damiano, right? The AU3 shot that kills everything.
No, but what do you think about the new SR?
I think it's terrible.
You think it?
Yeah.
I think it's very good. If you just if you ignore Signar.
Yeah, no. I think it's terrible because Denny1 and Haley 2 has 2 scenarios where they almost auto-win all the time. And you can't release something where the power casters just destroy you.
Yeah, I think that is a problem.
That's the
I agree
big
with that.
problem with SR17 is that those factions just destroy things.
But
And
aside
it didn't,
from the huge
no.
Okay.
And the second problem is it didn't help this first turn auto win.
Yeah.
Like that was what I wanted from SR17, and I posted this a long time ago. But like, I wanted the powercasters to get toned down a bit. I wanted the echoes, the pods, the shit to not contest. like the dogs as well, and everything of those do not contest.
So what do you think?
And
What was your solution to going first?
I think you need to slow down that deployment even more.
Yeah.
Cut it down even further, down to 5 or something.
I think firstly, just removing all the +2-inch deployment from every theme benefit is one thing they should do. Because I don't think
I think they shouldn't give it to fast factions.
Yeah, but every faction is fast right now.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? So like,
So just remove it entirely.
I think there's some factions like I'm not annoyed when Ossrum has 2 extra deployment. Like when they travel up 12 inches, it's not as gracious.
No, but what do you think about making the scenarios non-symmetrical?
Yeah, that also is something we played about because just moving the zones closer to the second player is something we talked
Or
about.
one side. So you have to choose sides.
Yeah, sure, but the second player will always pick that side, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Depends on the list.
Yeah, sure. But like, going second and going. And so we're seeing the Merc boss go for the top player because he's protecting Ossrum during and then maybe something can happen. I don't know. I don't see what he does to force the issue here now.
No, so they will go 1-for-1 scenario
For a while.
No, next round they will have the objective. No, but I aside from the Signar issue, I really like the SR 2017. I think it's quite fun with the scenarios, especially now since you can come back even if you go to a 4-0 deficit. You can just I think
grinding is the most important thing now in the game, and I think that's boring.
No, that's what trolls like.
Yeah,
I think that's
like you remove the scenario blitz as a play win option.
Yeah, but you really don't. I mean, still, if you go up to 4-0, you're still in a good position to win.
Yeah,
because if you don't have good enough scenario pressure back, you can also just. I mean, let's say that you then lose 1 point, and they cannot contest everything. You go up to 3. Sort of.
So I'm guessing it's like 4-6 now in points for the Cryx player. I'm not really sure on the specifics.
But what is really strange about the new SR is that when you enter the CP score during a round, you enter everything, not just the difference.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
No.
Just because I've seen tournaments that actually have the importance of CP being tiebreaker, just having like a game that's 8-4 or something like that. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, come on. Olav had like 3 games with 15 scenario points.
Exactly. I mean, it's not reasonable. So they should just do the difference. It's. No, but I'm thinking, next tournament that will be in Uppsala will probably be during sometime during October.
After ETC?
Yeah, after the ETC. And we'll probably have some house ruling against things that are egregious in the game. I'm not sure if it will be an outright faction ban or if it will be just some casters ban.
From the people I've talked with, they're very happy with Champions so far. Like, it's a fun side event.
Yeah, sure. But it was also because most of the very top tier competitive players were not playing.
That is true, but they...
I mean, okay, so if you take a tournament, you remove all the good players and you play in it. Sure.
Yes.
That is a
players,
fun tournament.
not factions.
Yeah, so it will be that, no, we'll see. I think that would be the case to ban some of the casters. Just for a more fun experience.
More Cryx models running and stuff, doing stuff. Yay! We love Cryx models.
And because the other thing I've heard about is people wanting to ban themes
Yeah.
from tournaments, and I don't think that is a solution to anything.
I think you can. I think you have to tone down some themes, though.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing. I mean, if you tone down themes, you're hit, or if you just ban themes, you're hitting every faction almost as hard.
Okay.
I mean, the faction disparity between Trollhunt's and the Signar is not due to themes.
Well, some of it is
No,
in themes.
it's
power.
not. I don't think at all it is.
Heavy metal is super powerful.
It's a very good theme, but it's still the problem is not heavy metal. The problem is Halo 2.
No,
Controls
the
not-
problem is all of those things together.
I'm not too sure about that, but for me the big problem is still Halo 2, and she is not solved by removing heavy metal.
Yeah.
She was still a problem in Storm Division,
Yeah.
and I mean.
No, I'm just saying, tone down. Don't give a free squire. Enough. Done.
Jesus. Do they have to have every option available to them every time? When I mean, that's also I don't really understand how. I don't want to get too negative about Predator Press and the game or how they are thinking, but I mean, sometimes you have to ask the questions to why are they thinking like not including some of the most important support models in a faction. If they, for instance, have a shooting list, a shooting theme for trolls, not including the room bearer to allow the casters that they want to do anything in return, it's just idiotic.
Yeah. But that's changed, right?
Yes, of course. But it's, I mean, it's just.
Sid isn't real. Sid isn't real. Sid isn't real. Sid isn't real.
No, but it's just the thing that how do they even release the list without just looking at it and saying no, we have to include this because that is how the faction works. It just shows that they don't really have a good understanding of how certain factions work.
Yeah, of course, certain faction thing. But come on, Wilpgani. I complained to Wilpgani about Halo 2, and he told me to bring ambushers as the solution. And
Yeah, I am perfectly
no.
happy to try that. I don't think it will work, but
I've played ambushers into her with the stealth ambushers for us. With the assassin, and that didn't work at all. But yeah.
no, I mean the big issue is for trolls. I've just stopped trying to solve Signar in trolls because the big difference.
That's the thing, right? I've stopped trying.
Yeah.
That's what's annoying me so much.
Yeah.
I've stopped trying. I'm going for caster kills.
Yeah, but for everything but Signar, I think that there is a game to be played. There is a tactic to have. You can build lists to counter things.
Yeah.
But just for Signar, I don't really see anything that the trolls can do, even post-Sid about it. Because
You just get shot up.
yeah, the things shoot way too far, way too hard, and trolls don't have anything at all to shoot that far, that hard.
Like, we lost a lot of our shooting weapons in
Yeah.
this game in the month change.
Okej.
I want Lilith 2 back. God damn it.
No.
You love Lilith 2, right?
Sure, fuck Legion. I don't care about Legion. No, but I mean, again, against everything else, it's a very fun game, and the more I play it, the more I want to play it.
Yeah.
It's that is not the issue. I think the game itself is very good. I think that there's a nice time to be had. But
And
it's
now
just-
we're seeing time here being a factor for Jonas because he just ran all his stuff up and did nothing, more or less.
Power troll.
Scored some points.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna check what the time is at.
And I can rant a bit.
Go ahead, rant.
So if you want some one-on-one questions with the throw axe man, now is your time. But I think there's a deal to the Git Good thing as well, actually. But it's just unfortunately currently the Signar lists are just too powerful for some factions.
Okay, it's 28 seconds for Jonas Brown, and Merc Boss has 4 minutes left.
So maybe you will win.
No, he'll just not do anything.
Okay. So he has 2 rounds.
Yeah, no,
He has to play
1
15
round
seconds.
now. Yeah, but he has
28
there's
seconds.
7 turns.
And this is the 5th turn.
Sixth.
6th turn. Okay, sure.
I'm pretty sure this is his 6th turn. So like he'll run in and I'm pretty sure he's ahead by points, and there's no way that they can clear out these many ghosts.
So in Elfamar, I'm interested to try the cranes, which I started with in the first game, but the Unis are also the face tankers, so they will also be interesting if they are a clan still.
Yeah, we have no idea what happens and how to get cards, because Fantasy Flight might run out of all the cards.
Yeah, because they are really shitty.
Notoriously known for underproducing.
Yeah. But I'm a bit sad that they won't be doing it in a booster fashion, because ripping boosters is one of the most exciting things to do in life.
I hate that thing.
No, it's one of the most exciting things to do in life. It's like
that's like crack heroin. You shouldn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. And when you're grown up and you work, what else will you do with your money? It's just pour it into boosters. Have fun. Sniff the open new cards. Smell. Oh my god, I have to go down and buy some magic boosters.
So yeah, there's gonna be Jack that runs into the top zone, and then like maybe Denny has to charge it. I don't know. 30 seconds isn't a lot of time. I don't think he has enough time to win it.
To do free strikes.
To do free strikes and to do. Okay, he's doing free strikes. And he wasn't prepared to do free strikes before he changed over the clock.
No.
This is when experience is so important, when you like do your time crunching. Because yeah.
Why did he take the free strike there?
Because that yak is going to go into the zone eventually, I think.
No, that would spray.
Okay,
it's a spray bunny, so he sprays those 3 guys so he can run another guy into the zone.
Yeah.
Arlahar and I completely agree. I mean, the smell of new cards is... Oh my god.
He's not taking those free strikes, okay.
No. I think he realized it was a mistake. Because I guess he has to play 2 turns. Because he has to take 15 seconds.
Yeah, that is true.
We had a similar situation last turn, where one guy had 16 seconds left on the clock and it was his last turn.
Yeah.
And since the other guy was able to make attacks and damage his jacks, he has to take the damage on his time.
Well,
that was what the ruling was now.
Yes.
I didn't really agree to that, but
I still don't think that's good sportsmanship. But no. Yes.
So they paused the clock for some reason.
Might be some kind of rule question.
Yeah, could be.
Because they're doing something. I don't know. What?
Primarch is your favorite. I don't even know what that is.
That's 40k. And,
40k. No, I play Dark Eldar, which is now called Drukhari, I think.
Yeah.
So that's how much I play them. I still call them Dark Eldar.
Yes, of course. I play Lizardmen in, but that's like Sigmarians.
But I don't know if my chaos still work in Age of Sigmar. They have square bases, so I guess not.
No,
but I mean the fantasy space marines, they look cool.
Yeah.
Or something. Okay, so we switched over to Denny. Denny charged.
Yeah, Denny charged.
And she will not have time to do anything, right?
No, I don't think so.
And they count. I think they're counting the
how the scenario score.
Yeah, on the turns, and he can just run that again.
Yeah, so Ossrum winning on points here now.
I think he will be winning on points for time. It seems like. So Seraphon is a Primarch. It sounds like a very silly name for a thing.
We have absolutely no idea what's happening at the table.
We're not hearing anything from there, so we can just guess.
Yeah.
My guess is that Jonas has pointed his finger quite hard at something, which is why he needs to
raise it.
Raise it. That's what I guessed.
I'm guessing Jonas will time out because he used time on the free strike.
Yeah, that is probably correct. And he doesn't really have. I don't think he calculated with something getting into the zone either.
No.
Or maybe he just tried to stop it. But my guess, my question for that is why didn't he place the? Or is it over? What is happening? Yep. It seems to be over.
Yay! Then we need to know what actually happened.
Yeah. So thank you for this stream. We will come. Yeah.
Tingen at du så jo Invitational, du hadde 5 minutter og bare ingenting å gjøre.
Nico. Det er lett å si fra, veldig lett å si fra siden. Veldig vanskelig å si når man sitter der. Nei, det er ikke det. Engine løper inn der. Nei, Engine er ikke så farlig, ting bare står.
Nei, det som jeg skulle gjort var at Engine skal gå dit her, drepe han. Nei, hvis jeg hadde hatt 10 minutter
jeg tenker runden før, for det er runden før du bruker tid på ting som ikke har noe betydning. For du er opp på scenario og opp på tid. Så du kan bare spille på runder.
Ja, men jeg hadde mer tid.
Ja, men han kan bare spille på runder.
Ja, for hvis du ikke klarer å komme inn der, så står jeg på det. Men jeg måtte jo drepe han. Ikke sant?
Der var det en.
Det är mycket jobb att göra. Det tar mycket längre tid för mig att rensa den här zonen än vad det tar. Jag kan ju inte, han måste döda alla de här killarna som står överallt här.
Så jeg måtte uansett ha tatt han Kevin som stod der. Den som gikk der sånn, var viktig. Det her var ikke viktig. Nei. Jeg skulle slått ett slag på Ossrum for at han skulle begynne å brenne. Og så skulle jeg gjort 3 der, og ikke gjøre ferdig.
Hvis du brenner, så er det
Det er continuous fire.
Hvorfor er det viktig?
Det är inte så stor roll. Okej, jag hade 9 liv kvar.
Og du tegner minus 7?
Ja, minus 5.
Skal jeg revansjere?
Ja, men gjør det. Kan han hjelpe meg? Men han dropper ikke automatisk, gjør han det? Eller? Nei. Hvor skal jeg spille da? Bra jobbet.
Var skal vi vara?
Jeg sjekket aldri. Jeg bare så deg. Det kan være hvor vi...
Så hvis det ikke hadde vært han, så hadde vi hatt rematch, er det det?
Ja. Men hvis du spiller sånn, så vinner jeg.
Min kaster er der. Jeg spilte jo ikke sånn, jeg spilte mot deg.
Nei, det må være
Sammen. Er det da? Begge 2. There is no striker for you, sir.
Är inte striker bra i Cryx, eller?
Jo, Jeppa prøvde det i går. Gikk veldig bra. Sverre løkka seg til en seier. Det var en longshot, var det ikke det? Sverre hadde en longshot og assassination.
Det var 1%.
Ja, 0,74%.
Det var bare flaks, det var på det.
Pure luck.